On arithmetic, this is really important. I was hoping to spend a little more time on it, but I just want to make sure you see this. Working with strings is a little funny when it comes to JavaScript. So look at this particular example. If you were to do 2 plus 3, it understands, right? It performs addition. 2 is a number, I get it. 3 is a number, I get it. I'm going to end up with a number, right? I'm going to perform 2 plus 3. When you have multiplication, same thing. 2 is a number, 3 is a number, so it's going to result in a number. It's going to perform multiplication, no problem. But what if you mix numbers and strings, right? So 3 now is no longer the number 3. Because it's surrounded by quotation marks, it's treated like a letter or any other character on your keyboard, right? Like the letter A. So when you say 2 plus 3, it interprets addition as string concatenation. It says, you know what? I think what you mean is 2 smushed together with 3, right? And it concatenates the 2, so it comes up with the number 23. Multiplication, on the other hand, doesn't know how to do that. It doesn't understand concatenation at all. It says, I totally get what you mean. 2 times a string 3 still means 2 times 3 because 3 is really 3. So I'm just going to perform multiplication. Yes? Oh yeah, then it'll go 2 smushed together with the word 3. Yeah, it treats it like a string. Oh, you mean in multiplication? Oh, you get an error. Yeah, NaN. It doesn't know what to do with it, so you'll get an NaN displayed, not a number. Sorry. Yeah, it gets confused. But that's a really good question. I didn't think of that at all. The string concatenation, though, is kind of the idea of just pushing the 2 strings together. So be careful here. Now, how do you work around it? There's a few ways to work around it. One way is, let's say you had a value that was a number but interpreted as a string. You can multiply it by 1, and all of a sudden it turns into a number. That's one way. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. The other thing is you can call these functions. So you have parse int and parse float that will convert a string to an integer or convert it to a floating point number, which is just a decimal. So it totally understands. Look at the syntax of it right here. Right? It'll say, oh, I have the string 5. I'm going to turn that into an integer 5. Yes? Question? Good. Okay. And then the not a number that I was telling you about is right here. This is not a number. We'll test. And it'll say, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to ask it. Is this a number or is it not a number? And it'll tell you if it's not a number. So like, for example, this. Right, so if you send it 1, 2, 3 in quotation marks, this will become a false because it interprets 1, 2, 3 as a number. But if you send the word 3, like you were giving me the example, it'll say true because 3, the word, is not a number. Try these right now. Try answering these questions right now. It's a little tricky how it interprets things, right? So try this first one. Secret code equals the number 10 plus the word 10. What's going to happen? I would hope there's more. That's not good. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention before you guys take off today is conditionals. Now, I know we haven't done this yet, so I want to spend a little bit of time on this, but your conditionals test conditions, right? So you're going to just do a condition, same thing that you may have seen before, either in C++ or even something like Excel, where you have a test that you're performing, right? And that test returns the true or false. So I'm going to give you an assignment today that works with the variables, works with a little bit of the DOM, just so much as we've done so far, so that the statements that I talked about here, right, this stuff down here. And then I'm also going to give you, in this, there are also conditionals. So it won't be due next Wednesday. That was my original plan, right, to kind of keep us moving. I'll do it due next Thursday, so we'll spend a little time in the classroom on Thursday talking about the conditionals. Sound good? All right, so hold on. Let me put this out in the out in Brightspace. I'm going to get rid of this because this didn't work, so we don't want to mess with anything here. Okay. The other thing I want to mention before you guys take off is make sure you continue working in your books, right? So you get some practice on some of those nuances that we just talked about. And I think I'm going to try to put the next project out there soon so you guys can get started on that, right? Because the upfront work will be some HTML. You have to do some HTML in order to code, so your JavaScript. So, sound good? In the next assignment is this practice conditionals. This is in the chapter 4 folder. All right, and then I'll put the project. Once I put that out, I will send a notification out to everybody.